Good evening. Welcome to the Turret of Pleasure here in the Enchanted Kingdom of Hermione. The Empress Hermione herself is here at my feet, sort of. Well, on the stairs. And we're gonna do 45's and 45 again, while I sit here and watch the Seals play the Barons. Yes, I know the Seals couldn't have played the Barons. Somebody has pointed this out to me, but I live in a fantasy world. So, the Empress is going to hand me a 7-inch record that may or may not be a 45, but we call them 45s because it makes for a clever title. And I have 45 seconds to analyze and enlighten you. So we're going to try number one. What is it going to be? It's going to be... Oh my goodness, the Magnificent Professionals. Now this is the Sex Pistols minus Sid, who I think was dead. And I don't know who the other guy was. And the Magnificent, produced by Nigel Gray, who did The Police, if I remember right. And Just Another Dream, production for Oral Assaults by Steve Jones and Paul Cook. I don't remember if this is any good or not. The other one they did, 1, 2, 3, is really great, even if it is a complete ripoff of an Avengers song. But I remember this being sort of exactly like the Pistols, except it wasn't good. And I think that's pretty much what summed it up. These guys made an LP, made a couple of singles. Nothing worked. It wasn't really good enough. And, yeah, by then everybody just said away. Whatever. Okay, number 2. We got Ultra B-Day, Get High. Ultra B-Day from Japan. My PlayStation is melting. Oh, good. I have to turn it off in a minute. Ultra B-Day from Japan. They signed with Alternative Tentacles. What is this? New Kingdom. Is this this is another one of these crazy split records on G Street Island? What is this? I don't know. But Ultra B-Day's on it, and it seems to be on an island, small hole. What was this? Maybe a soundtrack? I don't know. At any rate, I don't remember anything about this. But it's Ultra B-Day. Ultra B-Day are very good. Crazy rock and roll band from Japan. Many stories I've heard about the nice men from Ultra B-Day. Now that one I'm kind of lost on. Okay, this one here. What is this? Wow, you're really throwing these at me, aren't you? Dion and Friends. I wonder if there were crystals involved. Elton John, Gladys Knight, Stevie. Wow, you could just feel the love coming out of this one. And it features That's What Friends Are For from the LP Friends. And then Two Ships Passing in the Night by I don't know. And there's a thing, all profits from the sale of this single in Canada will be donated towards programs for the treatment and cure of AIDS. So it's a wonderful cause. I don't remember anything about it, but that's almost certainly, I'm sure, why I keep it. Luther Vandross, the late, great Luther Vandross. Rest in peace. Yeah, I didn't know I had that. So there you go. You learn something every day. Okay, we better make haste before the PlayStation melts. What do we got going here? It's pretty hot in here. Well, Dream Lover by Bobby Darin. With If I Were a Carpenter on the B-side. Now, this is one of those Atlantic singles from I think it's from the early 70s, where they would put an A-side on each side and give it a gold label and, hits. A hits label. Dream Lover, unfortunately for Bobby, every time I think of it, I think of the Plasmatics version of it, where there was a middle section where all of them are performing without actually being able to hear each other, which is absolutely classic. But Bobby was great. He signed with Atco, and nothing happened. And then they made Splish Splash, and he made $1 zillion, and then he decided he wanted to be Sinatra. And, and the movie's out. You go see the movie. It's a good movie. Okay. Now what do we got here? We got, how many is this?
That's 5.
This is 5. What do we got? I can't see this yet. Oh, wow. We have Cat Mother and the All Night Newsboys. Who you say? Well, I'll tell you what. In 1970, these guys were supposedly pretty hip. Produced by Cat Mother and Jimi Hendrix? Yeah. There you go. And I remember these guys were kind of a horn-driven band, both sides of this. From the Polydor album. I wonder if he produced the album. Boy, there's a footnote for you. All I remember is it's kind of funky, kind of soulful. And that when I was a kid, I really liked these guys, but I'm not going to exaggerate. I don't think I've played anything by this band since about 1972. So we can't tell you anything about it other than Jimi Hendrix produced it, which is interesting. All right, we got one more?
Last one.
Last one. Oh! And there is his. This is a great 7-inch. The 12-inch is better, but you can live with the 7-inch. Now, why would you care? This is the Flowers of Romance. This is the record where they basically fired Levine and just made a record with drums and yelling on it. And this was meant to be very avant-garde, but in fact it was merely expedient because they didn't have a guitar player or a bass player anymore. They fired Wobble. And so this says the A-side is from the Flower of Romance record, the third pill. But what you want this for is Home is Where the Heart Is, which features, yes, the writing credit of Wobble and Walker. 6 minutes of classic Pill. You can't live without it if you're a Pill fan. The 12-inch is a hotter mix. If I remember correctly, is this even... Yeah, this side's 33 RPM. So, but you know what? They knew how to cut records in those days. This still sounds pretty good. And Home is Where the Heart is one of those record songs. I don't know why it didn't end up on the metal box, but it's great. It's really good. So there you go. There's 6 of them. Thanks for watching. We're going to turn off the PlayStation before it explodes. Don't forget to subscribe. And we'll get back at you later with this and other stuff. We do these for fun and sort of seed the channel in between the actual special things, which I'm running out of lately, but we'll get back to them. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later.